We're smoking American spirits here.
Happy Free Comic Book Day, everybody.
That sponsorship from American Spirits.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know what the fuck our faces look like, you do now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't like.
Yeah. Why'd you draw attention to it, you fuck?
I'm telling you, I
forgot all about it.
If
Yeah,
you
no, I
didn't
don't
know
like it.
about
No,
our
I don't like
faces,
it.
hey,
I totally forgot.
sync.
Got him.
Ain't that crazy? God, come on. Now we're feeling good.
Turn that on.
We're back. We're back.
Probably should have cleaned. the
Mark,
place up a little.
Zach, Nick. We got video
Probably
now.
should've waited.
Enjoy ourselves.
This is wild.
It's like a real thing.
It's like an actual fucking thing.
It's like an actual thing now. We got video.
Speaking of sponsors, you just say American Spirit sponsorship? A lot of podcasts are sponsored by Sheath Underwear, and I ordered one pair.
Mhm.
You know what those are?
No.
What?
Like a thong.
No. They're regular underwear,
Like briefs.
yes, but they have 2 holes in them.
What?
Well, yeah, for your legs.
No, 2 more holes than usual. They have a pouch.
Tell me there's a pouch in the front for your dick.
There's a pouch you put your balls in, and then
What?
a hole you stick your
Are you
dick
wearing
in.
them now?
No, they haven't. I ordered them yesterday.
Oh my
So
god.
pull your pants down. I don't want to see.
Prove it.
Dude,
But
this sounds interesting. I wonder if it's gonna cut back on like the wide steps a person takes, because your balls stick to the inside of your leg.
oh, that. Yes, it would do that. But Matt and Shane Gillis was talking about how it's actually, because it sounds weird as fuck.
It sounds very weird, but I'm very interested.
The guy lets people actually do funny ads.
I bet it's
and he was like a army guy. So Tim Dillon would always do funny as fuck ads, and I never really paid attention to the product. But Shane Gillis and his guy Matt was talking about I think it was more that Matt guy. He was like, "I'll be honest with you, dude. Like, my bird likes it."
It likes it. It
He's
likes the space. It likes where it's at.
He's like, I'm rocking like a quarter chub all day, so I'm thinking maybe these are like sweatpants boxers or something like that.
So,
But it's like actual briefs.
so
Yeah, they're like regular ass briefs,
But they're
then-
not. See, that's where you lose me. 'Cause I
So-
don't like the constriction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean boxer briefs or whatever, like where it's loose.
Oh, it's like boxer briefs.
That's what I always, just regular ass.
I'm wearing boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Boxer brief guy, or are you full
Nah,
blown?
I'm boxers.
Really? See, I can't do that.
I like the
There's-
freedom. See,
Nah,
that's
See,
what
my
I'm-
there's too
balls
much-
are
it's-
all over
Yeah,
the
there's
place
too
in
much going on.
boxers.
I don't like my balls being all fucking cupped up.
See, I enjoy that.
Yeah, I
But
like
not-
being
but not-
nestled.
but not too much, like a brief.
Well,
No, I don't want them being
that's what
strangled.
I'm worried about. If I put them in their own little pocket or something.
Well, I did check the return policy.
I
On
am
your
pretty
first pair,
hung.
you can return. Because they understand that it's something you might
how
not
much
enjoy.
are one pair of underwear?
Oh, more expensive. I basically did it just because it's like a way to support the podcast.
Of
'Cause,
course,
you know what I
of
mean?
course.
And I thought, like I said, I'd buy one pair. It's not something I could get like a wardrobe of, but it was like
Yeah.
$30
I would-
after like a $6 discount. The
One
discount
pair?
basically took out shipping.
One
I
pair
bet.
was $30.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right, but
I would take a couple free pairs for like a sponsorship
Good for you.
and like try
How
them
big
out
of you?
and try them out. You know,
What a gentleman.
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club if you want to get in on it too. I'll shave my balls and then I'll put them in the pouch.
Listen, Manscaped was for ball shaving. Dollar Shave Club, I think, was more gentlemanly face shaving.
I could shave my balls with Dollar Shave Club, but
Okay,
Manscaped
good luck
is,
with that.
Manscaped is what you're saying, yes, and I do agree.
Okay. I'm
Mhm.
glad you rode both rails on that one.
Mm-hmm. I know a thing or two about a rail.
Ooh,
Mom.
don't check this man around
Hey,
exam
Mom.
time. Yeah,
Whoa.
good fucking job.
Hey, is that our? Oh, that could have been our first guest.
Jeez.
Put
Yo,
her on.
fucking job.
Put her
How
on.
funny would that be?
And you're live, Mom.
Mom, you're on the pod. Jesus Christ.
The thing you're not allowed to know about, you're on it.
Mhm. That thing you don't know the name of because I talk too much shit.
Talk mad shit.
Say
you don't
some real
think this-
crazy
And you don't
thing.
think the Second Amendment is a right that I have to say whatever the fuck I want? I'm probably looking at that completely wrong. There's probably things you can't say.
There's definitely things
Like the
you
Yeah.
K
can't
word.
say. Can't say K word. It's a big no-no.
I
It's a big
can.
no-no.
Karen.
I was
Oh.
thinking more fire, yelling fire in a crowded theater, but hey, that works too.
Yo.
I thought you meant the Jewish word.
Oh.
K word.
Kite. Kick. Knit.
Cut.
So ugly.
I guess that's right. Less funny with watching us hit the button now.
Yeah.
But yeah, how you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I'm excited for tonight. Some good fights on.
There are.
Who's
Good
fighting?
card.
Oh yes.
Gaethje versus Oliveira. Oliveira missed weight by half a pound, so
That's
he
what
got
I heard.
stripped of the championship already.
No,
Yeah, he did.
he gets stripped once the match starts, which is fucking stupid.
I mean,
Wait, so this isn't like a title fight anymore?
technically Gaethje has the title already. Like,
But if he
He
beats
voided-
if he beats Oliveira,
if
then
he
it's
if
like,
he beats him, he gets the title. But I guess if he loses, then it's just like up for grabs. I think they said they would give Oliveira the next fight if
yeah,
he
he'd be
wins.
number one contender.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't realize this never happened before. For a title fight.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like I've seen the challenger go in like over.
that thing exploded.
I know they said the what?
The challenger. It exploded.
He's trying to make a joke. About a tragedy that people lost their lives in. He's trying to shoehorn
It's not a I mean, listen, I'm not.
the back pedal.
I'm just saying.
It's not a tragedy.
It is it's a regional tragedy, a national tragedy that happened, and we're talking about it.
You
You are
wanted to
talking
talk
about it.
You brought it up.
Okay.
No one did.
Yeah.
You want to talk
Please.
about that telescope you were telling everyone at work about?
Telescope. The James Webb.
Yeah, you were
He
regaling
didn't know what
everyone.
it was. He didn't know what it was.
No one cared, and he was yapping away about
The
the
James
shit.
Webb replaced the Hubble, I believe.
People just making eye contact and looking away at him. No,
They loved it.
it's replacing the other one.
No, it's cool.
Nah, gotta hit him with some cool facts. The Giants have fucking 2 rows of teeth.
Keep them on their toes. I said something about Giants at work the other day. Someone was
Did you?
like, I think like Haley was like, "Oh, really?" I
Listen,
was like, "Yes."
I'll tell you something about fucking Giants. You want to talk about Giants, Haley? I'll show you a fucking. Speaking of work, you guys want to hear something crazy? This fucking lady came in. She was walking in. And she's like, she has her arm in a cast. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, I asked her for her ID. She goes, oh, the lady in the back is grabbing it. I must have dropped it. The last time I was here, I was like, oh, well, at least we found it. She goes, yeah, I had a seizure. And I go,
Jesus.
Really?
Christ.
she goes, yeah, I had a seizure. I must have dropped it and not realized it. And then I got in my car and drove.
Maybe she should be more careful.
And then she got in a car accident. She goes, yeah, I got in a car accident. The airbag shattered my arm. I'm like, no shit. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm glad you're okay. She goes, yeah, it's crazy. I actually have a cadaver bone in my arm. I'm like,
yeah, this story.
I'm
What
like,
the
no shit.
Fuck.
I'm like, really? So you got someone else's like arm in your arm? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, damn. I'm glad you're okay. She's like, yeah. And then she looks around. She goes, you know, they gave me like a paper to track the bone where it came from. And I'm like, really? And I'm like,
you know where this goes.
And I'm like-
where this is going.
and I'm like, did you track it? And she goes, yeah. And she looks around and she goes,
yeah,
I shouldn't say it. And I'm like, stop.
but she's gonna.
You could stop right there because you're in good company. I don't give a fuck where that bone came from, but you're telling me. She goes, it was a black guy.
And then she started dropping
Dude.
bombs left and right.
I'm fucking no. I'm fucking howling. She's like, yeah, it was a black guy. And I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. And
Hey,
she
you go
goes,
test that jump shot out.
and then she goes, and then she looks again and she goes, yeah, so I guess you could say I'm like a quarter black now. And then she said a bunch of racist shit, and I was
God
like,
damn.
well, all right.
What
No.
a crazy bitch.
Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that crazy?
If they would have told me that's whose arm I was getting, I would have told them to cut the whole thing off.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious. And then she's like,
You know, there's those people.
she told the story and she left. And on the way out, I was like, hey, you have fun with that story.
I don't know what's the fucking crazier part of that. Just the lady with the fucking tracking down the black guy's fucking arm.
Is that
she
crazy
has
they give you
now?
papers to track it, though?
That's
I knew they did it
fucking
with
strange.
organs, but bones are weird to me.
But then fucking the lady who has a seizure to a point where she like is dropping shit.
Gets in the car and drives.
Then yeah, gets in a car and drives, and gets in a car accident. It's like yeah, who would have thought?
Well, hopefully she just smoked weed before to medicate and then drove.
Right,
her-
much safer.
Kept her loose.
Yeah.
Kept her limp.
Kept her in the pocket.
Isn't that crazy, though?
God, you run in some wild people. At
Dude,
your
I
work.
fucking-
I have crazy people.
this is
at the
why I
bar, but
love
you have
bud
crazy
tending.
people at the
'Cause,
fucking weed store.
Dude, the fucking craziest people come in, and I'm like, all right, well,
We had that one dude who was
tell me
like
your life story.
talking
'cause-
shit to you about, and he's like, and you don't have a debit card, and he's like, and you're like, yeah, we do, and he's like, the guy up front said you didn't, and as he goes to get his card, Mark's like, yeah, as long as it has a chip on it, and he's like, and mine does. He's just like coming untethered over everything.
and I go, well, that's the problem.
Yeah, he goes, there's the issue, this motherfucker. I mean, anytime I get into it with someone, I've got like two lines of nice before I have to like lock eyes with someone, and I'm like, do you think you're winning this? Like, he'll just be like, fuck, there's the issue.
There's the issue, man. You got to get a card with a chip.
And
Call
then
up Chase and get that new debit out here.
I was up front.
He was so pissed. He fucking
Kill him
goes-
with kindness.
Dude, he went to the ATM. He tries pulling out money. The thing wasn't reading his money or like his fucking card. He leaves, comes back in. Like 20 minutes later, he gets Nick, and I'm helping somebody else. And I asked Nick, cause like something's all fucked up on my computer, and I'm like, hey, is this right? He leans over to look. The guy reaches over, goes, hey man, I'm in a rush. And I look at him.
Because Nick's like the supervisor on the floor, so he's got to just like hit like his
Yeah,
pin.
he has to put his code in
little
and
fucking
shit.
blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
done.
That's not a fucking project. Yeah,
And Nick's like the best fucking. He'll do 6 things at once, no issue.
he's an octopus. Yeah.
So this guy's like, "Hey man, I'm in a rush." So the dude was short $2. Nick just comps it, gives him the $2 credit, and he's like, "Thanks," and he just leaves. The dude in front of me was like, well, that guy was an asshole. And I go, yeah, you know, I guess if you're in a rush, you don't need exact money. So next time I go to buy a car, I'm gonna be 10 grand short, but I'm gonna be like, hey man, I'm in a rush, so don't worry about
I
it.
actually need this to get somewhere.
Yeah, I need this to go somewhere, and I'm a little short on cash. So how about you give me that fucking car?
And then I was up in the box filling something out real quick when that guy happened to leave, and he like turned to the guy working the desk up there and was like, "Never coming back to this state. You guys can fucking have it." And it's like, nice, dude. Sick, dude. That guy totally told us we could have this state.
I wish I could-
Oh man, he's probably an Indiana guy. He's probably real cool.
I used to tell people when I worked at Depot, like they'd be like, I'm going to Menards. And I'd go, all right.
Hope they got a
It's like-
coupon for you or something.
I
Like,
literally pulled, it was like 6 in the morning once. We just opened, and this guy's like screaming at me because we didn't have something Menards had. And I literally told him, I was like, you know, I get paid regardless of you making this purchase or not. I do not make commission. And he
Does
goes,
not matter.
and he's like yelling, and he goes, that's true. And I go, yeah, dude. So I don't know where you want this to go, but I could give you the address to Menards if you want to fucking go there. Like, I can give a fuck. It's 6 in the morning. I
Bro.
woke up 40 minutes ago.
there was
Like,
the guy arguing
get
with
the
me
fuck out of my face.
over the harvest date on the flower, and we're going back and forth. I'm like, you know, there's an expiration date on there. Like, I don't know why we're talking about the harvest date when, like, I could, like, I offered him a $20 credit just to fuck off, and he's like wanting a full refund for a $175 half ounce, and I'm like,
Jesus.
halfway through, I'm like,
It
you know, I
didn't-
didn't need to give you the 20 even. Like,
It didn't smoke how I wanted it to.
Really?
Bro, we get these people who come in. Dude, we get these people who come in and they're like, they
and
show
I
it.
spend a lot of money here. It's like,
It's like, yeah, I bet the
Trust me, you
$100 a
don't.
week you spend here is more than fucking Joe Schmoes dropping a grand and a half every
you're
other
like,
week.
sir, that's really cute that you think you spend a lot of money here. I hope things are going well for you outside of this place, if that's what a lot of money is to you. The people that spend a lot of money here don't ask for refunds on half ounces.
Yeah.
Because they know that things are fucking variable. You
Bro.
clearly don't spend enough money here to know how shit works.
Can you? So that's something you can
Dude,
do.
you can come in, dude.
But
we
that was
get-
like his first time, so I was gonna give him $20 off for it being one time, and then put a note in saying never do that for this person again.
Yeah.
bro. We had a lady that came in. It was like weekly, and she'd be like, "Man, I'm short on my eighth again." These
yeah.
people bring in a picture of
Their eighth on a
their
scale.
eighth on a scale, and it's like
What the
three,
fuck does?
and it's like 3 grams, and it's like, all right, well, it's open. You didn't show me a video of you opening it. Where's the nugs off camera, or where's
Yeah.
the shit you just smoked? Because there's no fucking way. Like,
It definitely happens sometimes, but it's not like then they
I'm
film
sure
it.
there's some room for
it's
error.
not a weekly
like
thing.
it's-
Yeah.
No, because I mean, when we do destruction, we have to weigh stuff, and sometimes it's like, oh, that was 3 grams and not 3.5. But other times it's 4 grams and not 3.5.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not sending those clips in.
I was
like,
buying an eighth ones, and like before I buy them, because I work in the back, I take them and I shake the shit out of them.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
can
like,
just pick the good. It's in
I'm
the
like-
comic books. Going through, pick the nice one. You know.
Yeah.
I fucking shook it and it was silent. I was like, this thing is either empty or it's packed. So I was like, fuck it, I'm taking the chance. I brought it home. It was like 4.2 grams in an eighth. Shit was like packed to the
Damn.
top. I
Damn.
opened it up and the fucking lid popped off.
Damn.
I was like, okay.
I was thinking about another thing I should have said to that guy was like the way he liked it versus the way he didn't like it. I was like, other people could have liked the one you didn't like and not liked the one you liked. Like they could have been exactly. It's not like one's good and one's bad. It's like your preference.
It's like me going to a bar and ordering a drink and being like, I don't like this. Can I have a refund?
It's like, no, but I had it somewhere else. It's like, well, I guess they make it with more booze in it right
Yeah.
there. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man.
So I can go get like a 5-pack of pre-rolls, smoke one, come back and be like, I didn't like it.
You can go. You
I'd
can,
actually say
you could buy.
it was
You could
empty.
buy. You could buy a 5-pack of pre-rolls, smoke all 5,
Yeah,
come back.
That
say,
would be the better thing.
Say that 3 of them canoed the second you got it, and you're pissed off, and they'll just give you a new one, or like a credit.
With dog walkers, yeah.
For all you people out there, you could scan
Yeah, I
your
feel like we
local
shouldn't be
dispensary.
saying this, but
It doesn't matter. There's no.
That's
I hate that
wild.
place.
They are making fucking crazy amounts of money though.
They make at least
ma-
50 grand a day.
Well, yeah, that crazy amounts of money, and
I
then
think the cannabis industry in Illinois made like
Billions.
like billions of dollars.
that's the thing. I don't necessarily feel bad about Illinois when it's fucking just crazy price, but
Yeah.
like Colorado or something where it's like a normal, reasonable price.
Well, they
Yeah.
also probably, like, people are conditioned at this point to know that it's just like anything else.
Yeah,
it's like beer or fucking anything.
people here are still weird. Like, the guy was trying to give me, he's like, there's a reason I come to the dispensaries for consistency. I don't go to the guy in the corner for consistency. I'm like, but you're saying it wasn't consistent. So go to the guy in the corner.
What do you
like,
want from me, bro?
no, that's what I always want.
like-
No one flagged you down on the side of the road and asked you to come here. Like, he's like, I live in Plainfield, okay? I come here, not Naperville. It's like, go to Naperville.
I don't give a shit.
I told some dude once.
Way to come to the place that's closer to your house.
Yeah.
How impressive.
I told because I just like when I'm bud tending, I just talk shit the whole day. But
Sure.
I had some dude came in and he was like,
We talk shit no matter where we are at this
it's,
point.
It's dangerous. But this one dude came in and he was like, yo, so what's the difference between like say like a street card or like your guys' cards? Your guys' cards are so expensive. Like, what am I getting? I'm like, I mean, you'll still get high from the street carts, but like it's not made by like Jamal in his basement. It's made by
Yeah, carts
like,
are one
it's made
thing.
by a
It's-
dude in a lab making these
Yeah.
fucking like it's not like
That's
fucking,
one thing. Carts and concentrates, it's like you probably are better off at the
Oh no, you're
dispensary, you know
definitely
what I mean?
safer.
Flour
Like,
you could fuck around.
That's
with.
what I'm
Flour,
saying.
get
Like
flour on
when
the
people
street.
want to
Our
talk
shit's-
shit on that, it's like,
yeah.
bro, go to the guy in the
Yeah,
counter.
our
Like,
shit's fucking dry. I mean, I get it. Yeah,
mm.
I'd be pissed off too if I got
Yeah.
some of the shit we sell. But
and the pre-rolls that don't work.
The pre-rolls
These people-
are
dude,
It's a crazy industry that they can just sell things that consistently don't work as
these people come in
advertised.
and buy pre-roll. Well, I think it's also because like they're making them in such like a mass amount where it's like they crank out like 50,000 pre-rolls
Mhm.
a day, and it's like, all right, they're probably not being packed as well. They're probably just shitty.
No, that was a big deal when Verano switched from like when they had like a hand trimmer to then a machine. And then I know Nature's Grace has a like machine packed pre-roll. I think everyone just kind of it's like the slow.
I've seen the machines on Instagram. I followed that like the like raw dude. He has like all those machines and shit. And it's
Mhm.
like literally you just put like 300 cones in this fucking box, and then there's like an automatic grinder. You just throw like all this weed in,
Jesus.
and they'll shove
that's
it all on
fucking
top
cool.
of this box, and this thing vibrates and just fucking packs like 300 joints, and then like just crimps them all, and then fucking drops them. I'm like, damn, all right. How do we get one of those?
I don't want one.
Yeah, say for real. Fucking
When
Cubby
do we
always
smoke
picks up
joints?
fucking joints all the time. I'm like, why? Like, for what reason? Like, just go get fucking. The fuck? Go get fucking just loose
Weed?
weed
Yeah.
and fucking papers. You cheap lazy bit or you dumb lazy bitch.
And he's not even like.
I just
he
don't
doesn't even
understand
need
the.
to smoke a joint. Like,
That's the thing. Is like I don't understand the point of like. Don't get me wrong. Like if you're on a hike or like if you're out like doing something.
yeah, but for himself, like hit the bowl. If you're gonna play
Yeah.
smoke in between rounds of Halo or whatever.
It's a crazy industry. I still want to try
ganja?
one of
And we're back.
the drinks. But I feel like I'm definitely going to get sick if I have one of those THC drinks.
If you want one of those cans, they're like 2 milligrams in it.
They're fucking gross.
I want like 100 milligram or something.
Well,
I don't know what fucking 2 milligram would do.
I don't either. People buy them.
People like them.
Everyone says they taste like shit.
The GoPro turned off because it was too hot. It's crazy that action camera will turn off when it gets hot. People fucking strap these things to the bottom of like.
Well, I think it's crazy that it's too hot in this frigid ass basement.
We're in the
Yeah.
fucking tundra right now.
Meanwhile, I see motherfuckers got the shit like in the desert.
Yeah, was the TV radiating heat onto it?
I don't know.
How
About to
hot is
send
your
this shit
sound
back.
bar?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Too hot. Camera is too hot.
Well,
I hope you're happy.
the first 20 minutes had video.
Well, you
we'll try
know-
again next week.
It's a work in progress. Baby steps.
Working
Baby
at the
steps.
No, we'll figure it out. That's the most depressing thing that's happened lately.
Mine's at work when I look at my arm and I'm like, huh, I can't feel you.
Can't feel you.
I can't feel my arm right now.
I feel like my mind is becoming untethered from my body.
Telling you, man. Just gotta get that little workout in. Get some sparring going again.
No,
The
I meant
weather's
more
getting
a
nice.
stroke from stress talking
Ah.
to people. No, I have PT on Tuesday
Do you now? Is this your first one or?
at this place, yeah. Because I told my doctor about the last place. So it was like bullshit. And he was like, well, this is the place that I literally send like my family to. And then he not only sent me to that place where he said everyone was good, but then he also sent me to like his friend that works there and like
That's
texted
key. Yeah.
them, like sent the thing through the medical shit, but then like texted them in front of me and was
Mhm.
like, can you try to see this person? So then it was kind of annoying because just in terms of scheduling, because she was like the more sought after person,
Yeah.
but I would imagine once I'm there for like a couple weeks, then the schedule kind of, I get up the rank or whatever.
I feel like it's decent so you can just go in there and be like, bro, I got fucking stem cells and like it still didn't work. Like
I almost
just
wonder if they're
fucking
gonna,
hit me
like,
with a book.
Look down on me though, if they're gonna be like, yeah, that doesn't work, and I'm gonna be like, Thank you.
You can
Like,
suck my fucking
right.
dick.
sorry, I was trying different things after your people.
Yeah, after
fucking-
I've done this
yeah.
and it. No, I'm not a huge believer in PT. Don't get me wrong. Like I think it's good for people. I think it's good for like old people and
Mhm.
like if you get hurt and
Yeah,
like
it's very
things like-
situational. Yeah.
Yes. But like
Things where you need to
For-
build back the strength.
yeah,
Or, yeah.
but like in your situation,
I don't think PT is going to help my back at all. I think it is going to help my shoulders because I think my shoulders, I need that. Like I need to
Yeah.
strengthen the stuff up around them, and I need to just learn like the proper motion pattern. Like, what am I doing? Like, because that's what I've been proven to not know is like where
just
they
walk
should be.
fucking goofy or
Or
something.
just walk
go
goofy,
weird
fucking
posture.
like when I went to that PT place and he took his fucking hand and did that underneath my shoulder blade and he's like, they wing. I'm like, okay, well, like I don't know how else to move my fucking arms or whatever, you know.
Wing.
That's what he said. I remember
Man,
my
look at
doctor
his
saying that I
legs,
had
they're winged.
a big back when I was like 10.
Damn, look at this boy. He got a big old back.
Yeah, like I was the medical.
Hey, kiddo,
diagnostic,
it's
he
nice to
said.
see you again. Man, that back's getting big.
But it almost came back around later when someone was like, "Yeah, like you don't like you're not like you're." It's like not supported at all. It like went back into then like not training like my posterior chain at all. It was like I have a back that's like weighing down.
You lost me at the post thing.
Posterior chain is
Is it
like your
posterior?
ass.
Oh, your butt. Okay, okay, okay.
Isn't it
and your-
Like
posterior?
the erector spinae.
I don't know. Root. Yeah,
Route,
erector
root,
spinae, glutes,
erection,
hamstrings.
Hamsters.
cock, balls.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs.
I say it. Say it once. That's it. Hey, pull up. Go to the note channel. The notes
note
page.
channel. Dumbass.
The note page. That
Channel.
fucking note page. One day you guys will get like, you'll be able to see the TV so you can see shit we're watching. Now go to that. Go to that. What the fuck is this? We're gonna watch that, and you guys tell me what the
You
fuck
taking us
that.
to Facebook right now?
Yeah.
You son
I
of
don't
a-
have a login.
Well,
Fucking asshole. Jeez.
What do you want?
I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it.
I won't. Idiot. I'll feel nothing about
I
it.
feel nothing.
It was a good video too.
I bet.
Well,
You're really overhyping it.
I'll save it for next week, and I'll screen record it and send it to you.
That's what we appreciate about you, Mark.
Your go-getter attitude.
Did you watch that Timmy Turner movie,
No.
Bro.
I almost did.
Fairly Odd Parents?
bro? You
Yeah.
want to?
Did you know about this?
You want to hear some shit? In 2011, Drake Bell made a Fairly Odd Parents movie.
Oh yeah, it looked like shit. I didn't watch
Bro,
it.
it is so fucking bad. I
Yeah.
watched the first
It looked
quarter.
awful.
I watched the first corner. I caught the 2 plot points in the middle, and then I watched the ending. And the fucking movie opens up with like Timmy Turner as a 25-year-old man, but he's still in 5th grade because he doesn't want to lose his like Fairly Odd Parents. So he has to remain a kid. So he can't fall in love. He can't move out of the house. He can't get a job, and he has to like stay as like a child. So he's in 5th grade in this fucking class with the teacher who's like, "You got Fairly Odd Parents." And like his best friends are fucking 5th graders. And like, so that's the creepiest part in the beginning. And then it like ends, or like it like that part goes into, it's like his birthday and he's eating like cereal at the table, and his parents come over and they give him the gifts, and his mom gives him like a newspaper ad for jobs. And she's like, you know, maybe it's time you look. And he's like, "Mom, this is what you got me last year." The dad gives him like a newspaper for like for like houses to rent, and he's like, "Dad, like I told you guys, I'm never moving out. I love you guys. I'm never doing it. I'm staying a kid forever." He's just like mooching on his parents. His parents probably want to like retire or some shit.
Jesus.
Oh, it was the craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. In like the first 5 minutes of the movie, he's like, "Girls are gross. I'm never going with a girl." Next scene, he's riding a bike, flips over the handlebars, and he sees this one chick, and he's just like, "I'm in love."
Why did you watch this movie?
It popped up. I watched the trailer, and I was like, "All right, well, this
Son
has
of
to,
a bitch.
this has to be watched." It's on Paramount Plus. Check it out.
hard pass.
Just catch the plot points.
I went on there, but then I watched Jackass instead.
That's a good one. Did you watch that one yet?
No, I don't got that Paramount Plus.
It was surprisingly good.
That's good to hear.
It's funny as
I want
fuck.
to look. I want to watch it.
It's depressing, like seeing how old they are, but
It had a couple of like very hard laugh out loud moments.
yeah, it's funny.
That's good. I want to watch that.
When
shit.
Preston shits his pants is the funniest goddamn thing. Oh my god. It's so goddamn funny.
I might spend $10 on it. Watch it tonight. Go rent it. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely do that. Do you guys see the new Doctor Strange?
No.
I haven't been to a movie theater in fucking years.
I haven't either. I haven't been to one in probably a year and a half. Since COVID started.
Since before the pandemic.
pre-pandemic.
Different world. No, if I get my sister caught up with enough of the movies and shit to understand that one, then I'll take her to see it.
She's young, bro. She even gotta understand all the movies and shit.
Apparently, you
She
have
doesn't
to
need to watch all
I'm
of
a
them.
26-year-old man, and I just finally understood Star Wars.
I just don't want her to be lost during it and fucking, like, tap out halfway through. She liked Doctor Strange 1 a lot, but I know this shit has a bunch to do with, like, Scarlet Witch and shit.
Apparently, you have to watch WandaVision.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
I don't really want to watch that either. To be honest, and it's a hot take, seems a little gay.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
One of the many unnecessary things.
I skipped the 3 episodes of Clone Wars when it was Ahsoka and those 2 fucking idiot fucking
Good for you.
bitches. It was sad because I really liked the series, and it was like the last fucking season. It's like,
And you'd hate to give up 3 episodes out of, like, the 10 that there are.
but you're just bad. Just
Really?
so it's just one fucking bitch cunt sister. Just
It's literally like a story you've seen 1,000 times before, just done terribly, where it's like, I'm the tough, hard street sister that has to look out for my little sister who's a sweetheart, and I'm going to keep her innocent, and I'm going to do the bad stuff so she doesn't have to. It's like that story you've seen 1,000,000 times, but just done like
In Star Wars.
in Star Wars with
poorly.
people you don't care about and done, executed
Just- like I
terribly.
said, last season, fucking 6 episodes.
Things are
left.
going on,
6
and then they're like,
episodes left. Here's these
we've
2
gotta-
new characters.
we've got to
We're
figure
gonna
this
stay
out.
We're gonna stay here.
We got to make sure these guys are okay.
These 2 new characters that come in for 3
Because
episodes.
they're girls, and they can do anything.
I hate.
Because
When,
they're genius scientist fighters.
I hate when movies
'cause
and
they're
shows do
girls.
that, where it's like I'm all for like equality and that shit in movies,
Who,
whatever.
what normal fucking
But-
person isn't?
But when you're doing it for now people could see when you leave. That's dope. Nah, it's on. It's on, baby. But I do. It's crazy. Like when they just throw that in there as like, here's this powerful female character that shouldn't have a role and doesn't make sense in the plot.
It's like in Moon Knight. Like the girl was cool at first because
Oh,
she's like
yeah,
the
yeah.
archaeology. Like, oh, she knows like
She's
how.
like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, she knows how to like get into the black market. Like she's that's her role. It's
But
like,
then
oh,
she-
cool.
But then she's choking out a man who's like 6'8",
trained mercenaries with an
280.
AK.
Yeah, 280, has a gun.
She's able to subdue him silently in a room full of other mercenaries. Then make the escape,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
and then she is able to just get superpowers, no big deal. I didn't love that.
No, it seemed
Because then at that
forced.
point, then why doesn't... Because earlier the gods...
It kind of fell apart in the end. if
For
we're being
real.
honest. The last they could have. I thought the episode before the finale was the last one. I was like, oh damn, this was a great. I mean,
It's
they
like
didn't-
that one should have just been like an hour or like longer or something.
Yeah, and just tacked on like
Yeah.
the ending credit scene and some other shit, which is weird. We were talking about it. The ending credit, how ending credit scenes just like wrap up the movie now, and you have to sit through the credits to actually see how the movie ended.
No, it makes sense if it's something that's like, ooh, here's a teaser for the next thing
Here's
up.
a teaser for the next season.
That's
here's
fine.
Or here's like an extra bit that we couldn't add the movie, but it's cool as fuck. We want to just show.
Yeah,
it to
not a
you guys.
blooper, but like
Yeah,
an
just like
outtake type, like, ooh, an extra thing. Yeah.
yeah,
Not the end of the movie.
yeah. The end of the fucking show where it's like the show ends and you're like, I've never been more confused in my
Invested
life.
7 hours into something and it's gonna hold 3 minutes back.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't understand the whole part in the. We're gonna spoil Moon Knight probably, but
Yeah.
I didn't like the whole part inside that like doctor's office. I didn't understand it.
At the last episode.
The last episode, I was like, okay, like
Like I said, I
It
think that
kinda-
was him like deconstruct it, like him not needing it anymore, like him beat it, because the doctor had him on the back foot the whole time, where it was like, is what sounds more real, this or that? And then he's walking around like oh, I get like, I am fucking crazy.
Mm.
This is real. And he's like, but then he goes through that door and they're on the boat. So then he's like, oh, I'm not crazy. This shit is real. So then I think when they were back in the doctor's office and the doctor's now looking around like, what's happening? That was him being like, No. Like I got you.
I
Fuck,
see.
like-
Okay. Yeah. That second to last episode was a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
That one was great. With the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
But when all the Egyptian gods meet up in the beginning, they say how like they're not fighters and stuff. So that's why it was weird when then like the hippo gives her powers to the girl, and she's like a damn near better fighter
Just
than
fucking
Moon Knight.
shit up.
Yeah,
the
she-
hippo gave the powers to the girl.
Yeah, that's where she got the powers
like, the
from.
wing things and all
That was from the hippo.
That's what it sounded like when
I thought it was somebody else.
I thought it was her. That's
Okay.
what it sounded like. And then all the other ones got.
It's cool the
Killed.
gods were actual animals.
Yeah, it was a big fucking crocodile. It was a big
No, it
fucking
was super
bird
cool.
skeleton.
Super cool.
God damn, that was cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe when it was just a big ass crocodile. I was so fucking happy.
Starts eating all
Instead-
the souls and getting
Dude.
bigger.
Instead of them just like,
I've got like an alligator skin.
Yeah, some
Cloth,
dumb
yeah.
shit.
yeah.
No, I definitely thought
My
Harkin
headdress
was just
is
gonna
made
be
out of
have
alligators.
green skin or
Yeah.
something. I was like, dumb. No, it was very well done. Very happy.
Yeah. Ending was a little rough. Did like the ending credits scene.
Yeah,
though.
that made it way better, or make more sense at least.
Yeah, that was dope. Let me introduce you to my friend.
Jake Lockley.
Shoots him. Now the best is when he kicks the wheelchair at the end.
Yeah.
I did think it was funny how like a guy speaking a different language was able to just take like a mental patient from the hospital. The girl's like, "Excuse me." He's like,
Calmate.
"Yeah."
Calmate, senorita. And it's like, oh, okay. Like,
Oh.
I'm calm. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Like, it's.
No, it's good. Don't worry about it.
You're right. I shouldn't be weirded out that a stranger's taking this person away.
And all these people are dead.
Yeah.
I guess he just would have killed her and took him anyways.
The cool thing about this show, at least, is it's not like the Netflix ones where it was like, "Oh man, Daredevil's really cool. Hope he shows up in Civil War," and then he doesn't. Like,
This is just like its own thing.
no, like, allegedly it should be part of everything. Like,
Like,
Wanda-
I gotta watch
Yeah.
WandaVision for fucking,
Or like-
Doctor Strange.
or like Cap and Falcon.
See,
aren't
I don't like that. Movies should be able to stand on their own unless it's like a part 2 to
Well,
a
that's
movie.
what the whole thing they're doing. They're trying to, like, through universe.
But it should be that like things are better if you know everything, but you could still watch the
Yeah.
movie and
Yeah,
understand.
no, I
it.
agree. I agree.
I don't want to have to sit through 8 hours of bullshit to be like, all right, now I can go watch this movie I wanted to watch.
You should be able to understand like the subtext or whatever when you watch the universe as a
Yeah,
whole.
you
but-
don't get, like, the Easter egg or
Yeah,
like that.
there's gonna be,
but
like,
you can still
a
understand
reference
and
that goes
follow
over
the
your
whole
head.
movie.
Yeah. Like I said, like my sister watched Doctor Strange 1. We should be able to go watch Doctor Strange 2 without watching all of WandaVision, all of Spider-Man, because I think he's in it. Like,
Oh, really? Fuck, I haven't watched any of the Spider-Man either.
I might have
haven't
fucked
either.
up and maybe Doctor Strange was in Spider-Man. I don't know.
I think Doctor Strange is in Spider-Man.
Yeah. I don't know if it goes vice versa.
Yeah.
Because then in
Vice
that movie
versa.
they had, it was like the multiverse with like the different Spider-Men or whatever. So now Doctor Strange is about the multiverse. So does that shit continue in here since it was so much fun for everybody? I hate this shit.
At least there's no time machine.
You don't know.
Not yet.
That's literally what his thing is. He's got the time stone, the
Yeah, I
Eye of
guess that's true.
Agamotto. They made that the same thing.
Mm.
That was one of the things I didn't hate was that they turned like relics into stones. I was like, that's clever and speeds things up.
Like the Tesseract.
Sure.
Sure.
God forbid we call it a cosmic cube. That'd be too much fun in a
Nope.
comic book movie.
Nope.
Better to make a joke about Captain America's ass. That's comedy. We don't want goofy comic book stuff, but funny, smart comedy, yes.
We're adding it in the movie.
Just let Paul Rudd riff with the guys.
Little riff.
I love Paul Rudd, but also
I see.
He was a-
That's where I disagree. I love Paul Rudd as Ant-Man too.
No, he's a good
I like
Ant-Man.
him as Ant-Man, but it's
I like
their
that Mex-
decisions
I
in
like that Mexican dude in Ant-Man too.
how good
Well,
is
that
he
dude's
in
funny
Observe
as
and
fuck.
Report.
Oh my
Oh.
god! Don't even start with me. I'll start crying.
I didn't even
dude.
know that was a movie until you
It's
told me.
Oh,
That was
just the way
fucking-
he speaks.
That was hilarious. He was the one that was like stealing all the shit then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And he like beats the hell out of him and runs away. Ma'am, I have a dream. Every day I wake up and I go shoot evil right in the fucking face.
Just a look of horror on a
Yeah.
woman's
Oh my-
face.
So where do I sign?
How do we get this ball rolling?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, but I remember in like I think Civil War, they're all like in a prison, and I've got Paul Rudd like still cracking jokes. Like
Yeah.
it's like, well, no, like he's sad the way the other people are too. Like he doesn't see his daughter anymore. It's not a funny time.
I don't know. I just wish they had some more DC movies of good quality.
Isn't
You
it
guys see
crazy how
Batman?
that's just impossible to do?
Fuck off.
You didn't see it yet?
No, and I'm not going to. I don't
Watch
give
the
a shit about
goddamn
Batman.
movie.
I don't fucking like that fucking skinny little mopey bitch. It's not my Bruce Wayne.
He's
It's
not a
not
good-
my Batman.
He's not a good Bruce Wayne. He
'Cause
looks he looks like a puss.
We'll say like why we don't want to watch it, and then people will be like, "Yeah, but there's this like it is good in this part." And it's like, yeah, but that's not commendable.
That's not worth me doing 3 hours
Yeah.
worth.
If you like, we're two fucking boneheads. If you gave, we don't like know shit about film. If you gave us all that money it took to make them Batman, and we're allowed to have it be 3 hours, we'll have more cool parts in it than they do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's
Be able to write a better Batman movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh wow, the whole thing sucked except for 2 parts. Oh, well. Or when
Well,
you're like,
that
it looks
is-
good. It's like, oh, they managed with $1 billion to make the movie look good.
To
That's
make a
so
movie
cool.
look cool.
Wow.
It did look good.
They still did 9 out of 10 things wrong. Crazy.
It did look good.
I would hope so. Yeah.
It did look great.
That doesn't
As
Is
for
it
the
just
plot
dark as
points,
fuck? You
that
can't
doesn't
see anything?
balance
very
out
dark.
it being
you gotta
bad
watch
though.
it.
So,
You gotta
like,
watch
it's
it.
an,
You gotta watch it at night in a dark room.
But it looks
Everybody,
great. You can't
everybody's
see
also
anything.
everybody's also whispering like Batman.
Like,
That thing he doesn't need
We
to do
gotta
in the
go.
first place.
We gotta find where. Yeah, Gordon talks just like Batman,
why?
and he's an old black dude.
Gordon's black?
Yeah, he's a pimp.
What'd they do? Make Lucius Fox Chinese?
No, I don't know who Lucius
God,
Fox
that'd
is.
be
Who's
funny.
Lucius Fox?
God, that'd be fucking funny.
Albert's Chinese.
Alfred.
Alfred.
Fucking moron.
Alfred's Chinese.
No, he isn't.
I would lose my shit.
I would love that.
He has to be British. That's why they can't change him.
I would love it.
Him, they could, and they can't change to being
thi-
black because then people would be
Ah.
like, "You made a black butler," and that would be
What if they had
Mr.
an Asian
Wayne.
guy
Arrestable.
Mr.
with
Wayne,
an
you have
British
to go
accent?
kill the penguin.
Asian guy, British accent.
doesn't exist.
Mr. Wayne, you cannot keep taking all of this damage.
Yeah, we were doing that in the front of the building the other.
Oh, dude, I was ringing people out. Hello, sir. Thank you for buying the
Oh my
marijuana.
God.
I am an exchange student from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
I am from Zimbabwe.
You will get shot in the heart for smoking drugs there.
But in this country,
In this country, I live in a green state.
I
and
want
can
to open
sell
up my own dispensary back home.
My dream is to open up the first dispensary in Zimbabwe. These people were loving it.
Yeah, that one could have gone. You had a couple. You did that. We had the Republican bit that went over good.
you're just doing that like with people in front of
They
you.
loved
Yeah.
it.
I can feel that going real
There's been,
sideways.
there's been
Yeah,
no,
I
there's
know.
been no fucks given lately.
Yeah, man. Like I said, he's probably. I think you're like a week or two ahead of me, but then me this past 2 weeks, so you like a month. I've just been checked out.
It's been
Don't
fun.
give a fuck.
It's been fun.
Having a good time.
I've just
I went off for like 40 minutes on the assistant manager yesterday.
Just having a good time.
She came in trying to talk about shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you want to talk about. 40 minutes later.
Apparently had a lot to talk
I
about.
wasn't yelling.
That was all things I've said already. I was just being like, and when she would bring things up, literally like, it got to the point where she would start realizing by the end of her sentence that I was going to have, like, a thing lined up. So she would just, like, keep talking in circles because she, like, anytime she would stop, I would just be like, well, that doesn't make like,
Yeah.
it was, like, embarrassed. At one point, she literally was just like, yeah, you know, people have been, you know, treating me differently since I've become manager. And I was like, yep. And she's like, I don't really know where I was going with that. I'm like, okay. Like, just floundering in front of me. Like
It was great.
I love when you have just the managers or whoever, like, you just got them pegged, and it's like, nope, I have so much ammunition, like, I can be here all day. I know I'm in the right.
oh,
Let us know in the comments about your shitty boss, and we'll talk shit.
yeah, I'll
give you my
I'll
phone
threaten
number.
their life.
I'll give you my phone number. You can
Okay.
call in.
Give me your work phone. I'll call a threat in. I'll make sure this person checks their back seat before they get in their car every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, call into the pod at 919-773-8641.
Nice.
So what phone number did you just give?
I don't know. But someone's going to be getting calls.
They're gonna have 9 people calling them up.
I'll tell you what. 7, actually.
Yeah,
we're at
3 of them are us.
Yeah, we're at 7. One's Nico, one's Jason.
2 of them aren't real.
We're working on it.
We got video now. You fucking subscribe.
Oh, now that we got video, it's time to get Jason.
So hit that fucking like button. Subscribe to this shit. Need a reason to do this. I fucking need this, man.
You think I like
You
going
think
to
I
work
like-
every day?
Do I look like a happy man to you?
You
Just
think
look happy?
I'm built for 40 hours a week?
No. I'm built-
Customer service and horse shit?
I'm built for 4 hours a week. Editing.
Heavy
and
editing.
Heavy
Heavy
editing.
editing.
I'll edit 7 days a week. That's no issue.
I'll throw a podcast on, go to town.
Yeah, it's fine. But I need you to hit that fucking subscribe button now or after the video.
And hey, we're not even sticklers about the notify. I get it.
No,
one
I wouldn't-
wants that
I
notification.
wouldn't turn it on either.
I don't do
It'd
that
be
shit
silly.
for nothing.
It'd be cool,
We'd appreciate it.
but don't. I mean, I'm
That's-
not gonna have you. I mean, if you do add it to like your weekly or your nightly report, so you don't get fucking blown up during the day.
Yeah, throw it on like an email thing. Don't get like an app notification.
Yeah,
That
don't
seems
do
like a
that.
bit
That's
much.
fucking crazy. But I mean, like the video, obviously. Subscribe.
That,
That's
obviously.
easy.
yes.
That doesn't hurt anything.
No, that's
Throw a
easy.
comment. Maybe
What's-
share it to a
You
friend or
click
two.
a thumbs up. You tell your buddy, hey, this is some hot
Some
shit.
fun
Check this shit out.
videos.
Check out the clip channel. Check out the TikTok.
Just 12 minutes of us
And like, listen,
closing out the pod.
We have options. There's everything you can ask for. We're funny.
Do you not know funny? Wouldn't know funny if it came and bit you in the face.
I'll say anything on here. I don't care.
Anything for a goof.
I'll say anything for a joke and a view.
Cock, a ball.
I mean, come on. Should be able to say whatever. Yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
Well,
This fucking guy.
no, it's fun. I mean, you know,
That's how I made $100 bet and lost.
when? On a fight?
Yeah.
Damn.
What fight was it?
It's Vicente Luque versus Bilal Muhammad.
It's nice that you're
I
like,
was hoping you were gonna say Arlovsky.
No.
I'm glad you're falling into your roots.
Stop.
Your roots.
Don't do that. He treated his girlfriend like my dad treated his girlfriend the other day.
When?
You piece of shit.
When I was like, tell Christian that I'm sorry I didn't say goodnight when I left. I was mad and I just left. And tell her, like, have a good night or whatever. And he's like, she's fine. And then you were like, you know, now that I say that, I guess I always do that. And I never really tell her the things people tell me to say to her. Maybe she would have liked.
Maybe she would like to hear these things.
You go, I guess I've never really checked in.
I've never really checked.
that was the sound bite.
douche.
Yeah, but usually I
That's
just
funny.
bet like $5 on things.
No,
I only ever bet on underdogs.
you felt good on this one.
I couldn't imagine that Bilal Muhammad would
Praise be to Allah.
stick
First
to
of all.
his game plan well enough to get Luque. I thought over 5 rounds Luque would get to him. And
That didn't happen.
man wrestled him way better. But I think what it was, because Vicente Luque's got really good jiu-jitsu, so I thought that would counter it. But Bilal Muhammad didn't engage in any grappling. Like, he stayed wrestling, and he stayed just top-heavy pressure. Like, he didn't play jiu-jitsu. Like, he
Oh.
didn't get into that game. Whereas, like, Chiesa wrestled him, but then he started trying to sub him, and then he got countered. So that was one fight I was very confident in, and I was wrong. I lost $100, so I don't do that anymore. But I
You,
usually just trifecta underdogs and bet $5 on them.
You looking at anyone tonight?
I haven't looked yet.
'Cause
How much money you throwing down tonight? Another 100?
I just said, do you have your headphones on? Because I just said that I throw $5 down on trifecta underdogs.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fuck.
if you were at 100 yesterday,
I mean, between Cerrone and Lozon, who you got?
Well, what are the odds?
I don't fucking got odds.
what's the spread on that?
That's what we need to see, Nick.
What are the Vegas odds?
I'm not a gambler.
Who's Dana White betting on?
Who's Dana?
Whoever's got that 8-ball. Boy.
Got that Dana White privilege.
That's a good one.
That's from Tony Ferguson.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Mayhem's got that line. Started selling coke, now I got white privilege.
Oh, I thought you meant Mayhem Miller.
No.
That's who I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fighter whose nickname is Mayhem.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the black dude?
Immediately, nah, he was a white dude. He had like fucking like black and red hair.
And
He was
then
fucking-
blonde hair.
Yeah, he was a maniac. He kept.
He was a clinically like bipolar, like
Do you
not like when people say they have bipolar. He has like manic depression, like he's
there was a
fucked up.
show.
yeah, he like beat his wife, but then like feels bad about it.
yeah.
You know,
Really?
yeah, like
There was a show
like-
on
like a
MTV or
split
something he
personality
had
type
where
thing.
like he would go to like
bully beatdown.
Yeah, that's what it was.
A
Do you
Bully
remember that?
A
Beatdown.
Moon Knight type person.
Do you
No.
rem- he would go to like
That
a
would've been
fucking
your shit.
town or whatever, and like little Jimmy's getting beat up by fucking like his older
Yeah, I
brother.
guess people
or,
would, like,
this
submit-
fucking
yeah.
guy down the street. So
Like
he'd
the
go
neighborhood
there,
kid picks on me, and then they roll up.
and then
and
they
just
get the neighborhood kid
beat
in
the
a
shit
fucking
out of a
cage
child?
with a professional fighter.
Really?
Yeah, they would have like Eddie Alvarez come in, and it would be like 1 round striking, 1 round grappling, and then like for every time that like
like
they
you can-
tapped him or dropped him,
Like you lose so much money. Like you start
Yeah.
with $5,000, but if he taps you 5 times, then you have nothing.
That's crazy.
Do they
So
have
that was,
like,
like, the
I remember
incentive to get
Jake
him.
Shields went in there. I was like, God damn! Like they're
Just
not
tapped him out
fucking
like
yeah.
a million
I mean,
times.
couldn't knock him out, but I mean, fucking tapped him out.
That's crazy. That
Just
was a
putting
show.
people in embarrassment, just twisting people.
Yeah,
you
that
know.
was the fucking actual show. Last time I heard about that guy, he was fucking drunk.
Yeah,
Now, do you
in
think
a church.
domestic abuse.
Do you
or
think
something.
the bullying
Yeah.
stops after that, or do you think it gets ramped up?
I have no idea.
I think
would-
sometimes the people are like, you know what, man?
Yeah, I mean, I think people just need a good beating sometimes.
Because a lot of times it is just dumb people, so or like simple people. So they're like, you know what? Like I didn't realize.
I didn't realize the damage I was doing.
A lot of people, though, I'm sure, are like the
Yeah.
second these people leave, that kid's
I'm
getting the
fucking you up.
biggest ass whooping
Yeah.
ever. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Cerrone, Joe Lozon.
Fuck, do you work these things?
What's the spread?
Lozon.
Give it to me. Let's see what we
Aw,
got.
Damn it.
Rattle it off. Boom. Give me the odds. What are we working with?
I don't like when you're like this.
Lay it on me.
You're scaring people. People will worry about you when you get in these moods.
What are the odds?
Cerrone's minus 185, Lozon's plus 150.
Damn.
So pretty even.
Heavy people. That was a weight joke.
And you were incorrect. Those wouldn't be heavyweights.
Light heavyweight.
A 185-pound man fighting a 150-pound. What did you think the pluses and minuses meant?
Huh?
Yeah. Shogun's coming in, heavy underdog.
Crazy, he's still fighting.
I would put money on Shogun just because I fucking like Shogun.
It's crazy, he's
I
still.
also
Isn't he old?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's also fighting. He's 40 and he's fighting a 39-year-old.
Oh.
So
But Shogun's been fighting for much longer.
yeah, he's not too well off.
Michael Chandler's a
Shogun.
heavy favorite over Ferguson, as he should be.
Fuck Ferguson.
Ferguson shouldn't be fighting
I
at
hate
at
that
this
piece of
level.
shit. I hate him so much.
Really?
Well, people he's clickbait. People fucking like him.
At least he's genuine, not fucking
Genuine piece of shit.
genuine crazy.
Shit, player.
I don't see anything on here that I really want to bet on.
Yeah.
But who do you have winning between Cerrone and Lozon?
Probably Cerrone. Stays more active.
I saw a video where some guy like saw Cowboy Cerrone at like a gas station.
Did you hear TJ claim that his friend sold Cowboy weed?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He says his friend sold Cowboy like a quarter pound of weed. I was like, you're the coolest, TJ.
I saw this video. This guy like rolled up at a gas station and Cowboy was pumping his gas, and he like rolls down his window. He's like, "Hey man, you fucking cut me off at the light." And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna." And he's like, "You're gonna what?" And he's like, "I'm gonna get out and pump your gas." And he goes, "Yeah, that's what I thought." And they like laugh and he leaves. I was like, that's kind of funny just to roll up on like a UFC fighter.
Be terrifying.
Like the guy who broke into a car and then Derek Lewis comes running out and you're like, what did I do?
What did I do to deserve this? Or the man who fucks with Mike Tyson and gets an ass
Well,
whooping.
he knew it was Mike Tyson. It's different.
I guess that's true.
Wouldn't it be something if we just took away all the guns and it's like, all right, everyone's taking fucking martial arts classes?
You mean the thing I've wished forever?
There used to be this show that was like, I couldn't even tell you the name of the show, but the whole premise was like guns were never invented, and like people did all their fighting still with swords. So it was like a modern day. It was like set in like modern day times, but everybody just had swords and they would fuck each other up.
See,
It was a really cool concept.
I like the concept and like that's cool. I don't like getting cut. Swords scare me. So it's a whole nother
Oh, that's the-
thing.
dude.
I would much rather fight someone barehanded to death
Yeah.
than
Fighting-
like stab them or like cut their head off or something.
Fighting in like a Roman war or some shit seems like the scariest fucking
just
thing.
shoulder to shoulder, you can't
Just
fucking move. and
in
you're
a
just
man's
on a line,
in a
got
man's
people behind
face,
you,
just swinging a sword.
fucking horses coming at you.
And then it's like, when they're finally all fighting and they're in that big group, like, how do you tell who's who?
you hope
like-
they got different colors on.
Yeah, like,
God damn, if you're both wearing blue that day.
Both were out rocking the away jerseys.
yeah.
Like, shit.
Guys, it's
I thought
shirts
you
against-
guys.
It's shirts against the skins now.
Yeah, that would suck.
It's fucking
Ugh.
terrifying.
It's like some weapons are cool, but ultimately, yeah, I just
Like,
want to
can
fight.
you imagine getting
hand-to-hand.
stabbed with like a spear in like the stomach
No.
when you're running towards somebody?
Rick stabbed a guy with a trident through the heart.
Yeah, it's probably really low.
Yeah, I stabbed a guy with a trident.
You're just like running at the fucking field, and then all of a sudden an arrow hits you, and it's like, I
Yeah.
didn't even fucking get there, bro.
God
like, come
damn
on.
it. Like in Troy when he catches the spear and throws it back at him.
Yeah.
I don't love that movie like some
No,
people
it's-
do, but I like that.
Our
It's
arrows,
It's a
lot.
cool movie, but yeah, not a.
our arrows will block out the sun. Then we'll fight in the shade.
That's a good movie.
I
300
take my
great.
sunglasses off.
300's great.
That's a good movie. I remember my parents
remember
wouldn't
being
let me watch it because it's like, no, you can't watch it. It's too graphic.
I remember
It's
being
your
a-
There's
heritage.
a sex scene. I was like, are you fucking
I
serious?
remember being a kid and being like, oh, he's climbing this mountain. That's pretty dope. And then he climbs and he gets to the top. And then he just fucks the shit out of some
Yup.
chick. And then
Sick.
and then climbs back down the mountain. Like okay. I don't know what that was for.
All
but
right.
I'm with it.
For the,
I'm
the women
10
back home.
I'm
you see
10 years
Gerard
old.
Butler's ass.
I'm 10 years old and those are titties. That's what I care about.
In Meet the Spartans, I think they joke about like how they also like just fucked boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never
I
seen that
mean,
movie.
ancient Greece, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like a thing in ancient Greece. Was you just have like your young Padawan type boy who learns the ways of the world from you, and
Lot of gay
also
shit.
whenever you need to pump a load of cum into something,
You butt fuck 'em.
yeah,
Lot of gay shit.
Well, I mean, the Greeks were on top for a reason.
because all the people that were on top of them got destroyed, and then they were like, ah, fuck, we're it, huh?
Well, I guess now we hold out. You know, I guess it would be a pain in the ass to be. I guess America's on top of the world.
Goddamn right.
But I guess it would
Or-
be like weird to be like, all right, well, we made it, so now we just got to hold it, and then we'll see how long this lasts.
Isn't that what we're doing?
I heard something once, like the end of a superpower is when, this can be a touchy subject, when like gender is like meaningless and like everybody starts fighting about
Where the
bullshit.
fuck did you see this?
Look it up. I guess it happened in like ancient Rome too.
We're at an hour.
Like I guess it happened in like ancient Rome too, where like before Rome was collapsing, like people were like
yeah,
mixing genders and like
we'll
doing
put
shit
that
like
on
that.
the docket.
What do
for
you
next
mean
week.
mixing genders before Rome
Look it up.
collapsed?
Look it up. They were like,
You can look it up in your free time, and then we'll debate it next week.
I'm just saying.
We're at time.
Really?
I'm
we
just
are.
saying.
Oh, I thought you were fucking around.
I thought you were too.
Nah,
Well,
that's good content.
For next week.
hey, next week, I hope you fuckers like the video. We're
I
gonna
hope
get
you wanted to know where that was going, because you can find out next week.
Next
okay?
week on the next
Subscribe,
pod.
put
We're
that
gonna-
notification. You'll know right away when
There
it
you
gets
go.
up.
If you don't think I'm doing research on this topic and coming in with hot evidence, you fucking dead.
Regardless of if it's true or not, you're dug into that stance now. You need to come up with something to back it up.
No, I will have info.
Why?
I don't know, but
Just one of the worst people.
yeah, we're feeling good. Hope you fuckers like the video. I mean, you know, first time seeing the faces. This is Mark, Zach, Nick,
Calm down.
the normal shit.
Chill
Like,
out.
subscribe, hit that fucking button. You know, check out the TikTok, check out the Titter channel, and
Everything on the TikTok's here.
it's also on the Clip channel.
Yeah, do that.
Will be on the Clip
If
channel.
you're on TikTok, come here.
Yeah, if you're on TikTok, come here. If you're on, I guess you're already here if you're hearing this. But,
Goddamn right.
well,
Because you're smart.
yeah, and you know how that shit goes. But like, subscribe, do that normal shit, and like always, you fuckers take care.